Hello, Mustang Nation. Wow. Could we have ever predicted we would be experiencing what we are today just 2 weeks ago? This is truly an unprecedented time for us. Changes at work sites, grocery stores, sporting events, social gatherings, church, and even school. I know we are all working to navigate through these waters. I had the opportunity to visit with our staff prior to leaving this past Friday so that we could talk about how we would navigate these waters as a team. I want to share with you our game plan that we developed so that we could work with our students virtually, and I'd also like to talk to you about some of the questions that I've received via email during the past few days. It's my hope that you are noticing a consistent format across teacher blogs, with the most recent assignment being listed first, and then the learning target for the day along with the day's activity with any supporting materials or sites. In addition, at Pine Mountain Middle School, our teachers are maintaining dedicated virtual office hours from 10:30 to 12. The rest of the day is being focused on providing feedback, responding to students, collaborating with teacher colleagues, and designing activities for the next day. On Monday, one of our teachers had over 250 students that they interacted with. I truly appreciate all the questions that you've asked of me, and again, I want to take an opportunity to try to respond to some of those questions that have been asked. As mentioned on our website, for students who do not have access to the internet from home, Comcast has made Xfinity Wi-Fi free for everyone in Cobb County. Please be sure to visit our website for more information about this exciting opportunity from Comcast. I appreciate all the questions that you've given about attendance and grading as well. All students will be considered present during this time. No students will be marked absent, and no permanent grades will be posted while the campus is closed. Our teachers will, however, continue to give feedback, monitor learning, and provide assessment of student progress. Once we reopen and we've ensured all students have been provided access to the materials that were provided during digital learning days, then the teachers may be able to use the feedback and monitoring and assessment with the students. Now, this brings me to the next question about milestones. Many people have asked what's going to happen with the EOCs or the EOGs. The state superintendent has suspended the EOGs or the EOCs at this time. Next, with students that are staying at home all day long, this may put a little bit of a burden on some families who are trying to feed that ever-growing middle school student who all too easily can eat us out of house and home. This is not so easy for some families who may be struggling. So the Cobb County School District has partnered with Must Ministries to provide food to our students in need. The Cobb Schools Food and Nutrition Services Kitchens are making large food donations to Must Ministries, which Must will then use to feed Cobb families. Our own feeder high school, Kennesaw Mountain, is a school that will be providing food for needy families in our area this Friday from 10 to 12. You can visit our website for more information about this program or how you can volunteer to help, as well as find a list of other organizations providing resources for families who are in need. During our time that students are gone from our campus, you may be wondering what's happening at our school. Well, this is a great time for our campus to have a deep cleaning. We want you to know the Cobb maintenance personnel are working around the clock to make sure each school is clean for students and staff by cleaning surfaces like doorknobs, light switches, countertops. Whenever the district reopens, our students and staff will be walking into thoroughly clean classrooms, hallways, and buses. So, there have been some rumors floating around about travel and school-related events. So I want to address those. You may have heard that all travel-related events for students and staff has been canceled. That is true. This means all field trips, including Disney. For those parents with 8th graders who were scheduled to attend Disney this May, understandably, we've been getting a lot of questions regarding refunds. Although at this point, we are unable to guarantee anything because the payments were all made to travel companies who have already paid their vendors, Our team has reached out to our travel company to begin the process of trying to obtain refunds. They are doing everything they can to secure refunds from the vendors. This process could take between 6 to 8 weeks, and the travel company says that they cannot guarantee anything quite yet. But again, we are still working on it. We're truly sorry about not being able to give these experiences to our kids and for the inconvenience of this entire situation. Please bear with us all as we are dealing with these extraordinary events. We will keep you informed as we learn more about this. This leads me to our next topic, the impact all of this is having on our kids. With so much change in such a short period of time, all the attention from the news media, grocery store shelves getting low on some inventory, cancellation of events that kids have looked forward to as part of their normal middle school experience, and even social distancing, all of this can be a little overwhelming, a little scary, and even a little frustrating. And that's just talking about the feelings of the adults, not the kids. So, knowing how it can impact adults, imagine how it can be impacting our kids. For guidance on working with our students, the National Association of School Psychologists has created some suggestions to help us know how to talk to our kids. Make sure that when we're dealing with our 6th graders and some of our 7th graders, that we keep in mind that they may be more vocal in asking questions about whether they truly are safe and what will happen if the coronavirus comes their way. These kids may need help separating reality from rumor and fantasy. Be sure to share with them the efforts going on in the school and in their community to prevent germs from spreading. Now, for other 7th graders that we have in our building that may be a little bit more mature, and for our 8th graders, these kids are able to discuss more like an adult this type of situation that's happening. These kids can be provided honest, accurate, and factual information about the coronavirus. Giving them this information can help them feel a little bit of sense of control. Now, parents, one of the things that I have learned in my career so far in working with a little over 30,000 middle school students is that middle schoolers definitely need structure and routine. Not being in school, it can be easy for kids to lose the structure that comes with being in school. So during the digital learning days, be sure to create and maintain a normal routine for your student as much as possible. Our teachers are working to do this with the kids by having structured time frames to post assignments and also structured time frames to be available to answer questions from kids. At home, you can help by creating that structured routine for our students. 9 chances out of 10, you're going to have to create a brand new schedule of routine. This could include such things as setting a time to wake up, making the beds, getting ready for the day, eating breakfast, and even getting ready to start their digital learning assignments. Don't forget, you're going to want to give them a break to be able to have lunchtime, and then you're also going to want to probably schedule them some time to do some daily chores around their house. With them not being at school as long, they can certainly have some time to help do those chores. In the late afternoon, you probably would want to consider giving your child some flex time so that he or she can use that to complete any unfinished assignments from the digital learning day, submit them to their teacher in case they didn't get finished, or even do something as simple as play some video games or possibly interact with their friends socially through their digital social networking sites. I would recommend ensuring the evening, however, is focused on family time. You also will want to establish clear bedtimes for our students. It's important to remind our kids they're not on summer vacation yet. We still have plenty of learning to do. For more information about talking to your student, don't forget to visit our school website. Again, this is an unprecedented time for us all. We are so blessed to live in a community with strong civic and community leadership, have supportive parents, and have outstanding teachers and students. This experience is already making us stronger educators who will be even better prepared to serve kids both tomorrow and in the future. I thank you for being so supportive of our school, our teachers, and your student. Please don't hesitate to keep emailing me with any questions you may have and to keep monitoring the school and district website for the most up-to-date information. It's an honor to serve as your child's principal each and every day. Be sure not to only keep your family healthy and safe, but also to keep yourself healthy, and safe. You have people depending on you, and they need you at your best. So don't be hesitant to invest in yourself a little as well. Thank you for your time, and thank you for continuing to support our school and your child.